Hey guys, what is up? Now today I'm doing a video on this card. Now when I saw this card and I read it, this just blew my mind completely. Now it seems like this card is so unbelievably abusable and I just don't know how yet, but after searching about I found some really awesome combos that you can do with it. Now I'm considering making this into a deck, but it's just in my head it has this concept and it only works if you draw Obedient School, so there needs to be a way around that first of all. But until then, let's think of the combos that you can do with this fucking crazy thing. Now, this text says, if you control no monsters, special summon 3 level 2 or lower beast type effect monsters with different names from your deck. Their effects are negated and they're destroyed during the end phase. If you activate this card, you cannot special summon for the rest of this turn, except beast type monsters. Now remember, that means that you can normal summon things, so keep that in mind. So this card is just so unbelievably abusable. So let's think of what you can just do with just this card itself. First of all, we've got NATURIA Beast. So to summon this, you just play Obedient School obviously, and then you can get Sea Koala, Tree Otter and Key Mouse, and then you just go straight for a NATURIA Beast. So there you go, one card NATURIA Beast, and that's a pretty decent combo in itself. But wait, what else can you do with it? Now you can also make number 64 Ronin Raccoon just with this card in itself. So this thing lets you detach material to special summon a token, and that token's attack becomes equal to the highest attack already on the field, as well as the fact that if you control another beast monster, which the token is, it can't be destroyed by battle or by card effects, which is pretty awesome. Now remember, with just this card, so long as you special summon a Fabled monster, which you can with it, you can make a Fabled UNICORE. Now, I'm not entirely sure about the rulings of UNICORE because I only found out about it today, but it seems like its effect is just, you can now do anything you want. So that's fucking great. So long as, unless your opponent negates this, so long as you have the same amount of cards as your opponent, you can just do whatever plays you want, which really lets you set up for further things. Now, remember, these 3 things can be made with just this card in itself, but what if you combo it with other things? Well, let's see what else we can do. Okay, so let's say we've also got the Earth Hex Sealed Fusion in our hand. Now remember, we can still normal summon whatever we want, so we use Obedient School to go into NATURIA Barkion, and then we normal summon the Earth Hex Sealed Fusion. Now we use the Earth Hex Sealed Fusion's effect, which says that you can substitute it for a material monster, but that's not a thing we want. But we go as we go. You can tribute fusion material monsters on the field, including this face-up card, and special summon one corresponding Earth Fusion monster from your extra deck. Now this means that you can then tribute the Earth Hex Sealed Fusion, use it as a replacement for NATURIA Barkion. You've got Beast on the field, which lets you fucking special summon NATURIA fucking EXTERIO. Now, a 2-card EXTERIO is fucking amazing, considering it's like got giant attack and its effect is unfucking believable. So yeah, like that is a fantastic combo in itself. Now you need to remember, if you special summon with Earth Hex Sealed Fusion, you can like Monster Reborn it or Redox it or whatever, but that's still not the point. You've just hadn't made a 2-card NATURIA EXTERIO, and unless they can use Fiendish Chain or Valor or negate it, so that's like solemn warning, unless you do that, your opponent essentially can't really do much. The only reason this didn't see play was because it was so difficult to get out. So yeah, let's think, what other insane combos can you do? So once again, you have Obedient School and the Earth Hex Sealed Fusion. So what do you want to go into now? So you can go Obedient School, and not only could you first of all go into a Fabled UNICORE thing, you could also go into a number 64 Raccoon Shogun thing. Now you've got one other monster on the field, so say that monster is either a Sea Otter or a Sea Koala or Tree Otter, you can then normal summon the Earth Hex Sealed Fusion again, which then allows you to fucking special summon this big guy, a Koala. Now this guy's effect lets you ditch a monster from your hand and blow up a monster, not ditch a card from your hand and blow up a monster on your opponent's side of the field. So that means you can clear your opponent's side of the field, use Raccoon's effect to get a token which will have also 2/8 attack, which means that you have 4, 5, 6 attack with 2 cards on the field right there. That's going to be a lot for your opponent to get over. So there's also more combos that you can do with this card. You know, basic things such as just, you know, get 3 monsters out, summon another level 2, and then overlay into 2 raccoons, and then get 2 tokens. So yeah, but there's other things such as using creature swap. Now, creature swap allows for a bunch of shenanigans when you combine it with key mouse. You can overlay for, you know, raccoon or go into fabled UNICORE. You've also got key mouse on the field now, so you creature swap key mouse and you take your opponent's monster, and then you attack into key mouse. And then key mouse allows you to take a level 3 or lower beast type monster and add to your hand, which means you can then take something like Lockcat. Now remember, at this stage you've not normal summoned, so you can then normal summon the Lockcat. So at this stage you have Lockcat, your opponent's monsters, and whatever you've XYZ or synchroed into, and then Lockcat lets you get back the key mouse. So that's the key mouse, the Lockcat, your opponent's monster, whatever you've synchroed into, and then you can do whatever shenanigans you want with that, like I don't know, maybe enemy control or something stupid. But I want to deal with stuff that you can do with only 2 card combos, so it's not situational as fuck. So key mouse lets you get lots of other things other than Lockcat. You could get Uniflora. Now you could use Uniflora's effect to tribute itself to special summon a tree otter or sea koala from your graveyard, and then use their effects. You could then use Uniflora to bring back a mystical beast to the forest to then pop a monster on your opponent's side of the field. You could take Baby Raccoon Pawn Poco and then summon that, you know, with, you know, take it with you know, key mouse, then summon it, and then you could set a Raikou or a Tantan to set your plays up for the next turn. Like, the amount of combos and things you can do with this deck is clearly just insane. It's very toolboxy, and it's very sort of, you need to think about what it is you're doing, make the best plays, and that's something that I like. I don't like decks that just play straightforward, you do what the card tells you. I like it when you have options, because I feel that's where the skill in the game really comes from. When you've got options, you pick the best option that you think is going to take you further. So yeah, so I mean, this is only 2 card combos with 2 cards that I can really think of, other than having an extra monster in your hand to then open up your options. So yeah, I would love to hear what you guys could think that you could do with this. I'd love to see, you know, what this deck could really do. There's obviously a lot of things that you'd want to put in the deck, but this is more about a discussion about the card and what you can do with it, and this is just some more out there combinations. Now, there's obviously other things that you can add to the deck, such as, you know, Closed Forest. Closed Forest essentially means that your Raccoon Shogun its tokens will have the most attack on the field, plus Closed Forest is a pretty decent card just to begin with. But yeah, you can do really batshit shenanigans with this deck. But yeah, like I said, just leave a comment, see who else you can improve on it, and let's, you know, maybe this will be the start of something pretty crazy. But yeah, thanks for watching the video, and I hope you enjoyed it, guys. See you. Hey guys, remember to subscribe for more deck profiles, matches, box openings, Yu-Gi-Oh discussions and more. A new video up every day, hopefully.